Hey, welcome! I've just finished crazy great trading session using a few indicators, Keltner channel and stochastic oscillator and fractal. I've started with $100. If you want to find out how much I got, watch this video till the end. Let's start. Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and start with a call option here because we are on the upper trend right now, and we're going to use that to our advantage. The stochastic also has still some time before it is overheated up there, because it's in a zone of overheating of the asset. It's when the price is overvalued of the asset, so that's an indication that soon it will fall, but we still have time, so we're gonna go ahead and use that to our advantage. It's only 1 minute time frame, so we'll wait for it to finish and continue. We just had a profit from this first option. It's 92% of the payout, so we put almost 100, so it's 184 right now that we're gonna put toward the next option, and using the compound percentage is gonna grow exponentially. So let's do that. Let's get to the next currency. Before that, guys, I want to point out that there is a link invitation to a Telegram group where me and my team, we share a lot of useful information, years of experience in trading. Some of them have more experience than me. It's a crazy great team, so use the link to join this Telegram group and find out and learn more if you're starting your journey, or even if you're familiar with binary options and trading in general. You'll still find out a lot of useful information. So yeah, use those links, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. This helps to grow the channel, and all that. You know that already. Comment if you have any suggestions. We try to read all the comments or talk about the stuff in the video. So let's go to the next currency here, for this one for example, and let's just put this 184. Maybe this one is better. Let's just check. I'm always trying to check and find some good points to enter. So this, for example, this is a good point. There's been a fall in price, but then we have also where it's entered to the zone of actually oversold. When it's oversold, the price is pretty low. A lot of people are buying at this price, and usually it doesn't hold there for too long. And also we are on a point of support zone, so this is a good point from which to bounce off, usually for the price to bounce off. So let's wait for the result of this one. I'm excited, and we continue. And here is the profit from this option already. As you can see, stochastic was crossing the slower line upwards, and there you go, the price usually goes up. This is a good signal, although it could have some pullbacks, so you need to be aware of that, but usually it works out pretty well, also in the conjunction with other stuff, with other factors, like so the stochastic has an indication, and then you also have stuff like support levels, support zones, or resistance levels. So the levels need to be looked after, and then also the patterns on the graph as well. Let's move on. We have $353 to put towards the next option. Right now we're on the upper trend, and maybe we check, maybe this one is better, because I think on the other one is we need to wait till it starts to fall and then go into a put option there. So it's not a good point to enter right now at that one. Here, for example, we started going up. So, but right now it's touching up with this middle line, which acts right now as a resistance level or a zone, if you will. But as soon as it tries, if it breaks it, we can expect, yeah, it's trying to break it. So we're gonna go ahead and do a call option here. because it's breaking through that resistance zone or level. It's acting as a resistance level right now, so we're breaking it through. And also stochastic is obviously looking up, so that looks good for us. Let's wait for the result of this one and continue. Here is the profit from this one. Now you can see that it had grown substantially, 678 already. We have that we can put towards the next option, and we're gonna do just that because this way it grows even more. Every time it grows a lot, because we're using the entire profit on our balance. So that's a good strategy if you want to make your profit grow exponentially. That's a good thing to do. Okay, so let's go. Obviously you need to do this with a cold head. Never invest something you cannot afford to lose. This is a rule number 1, I think, in the trading. All right, so let's maybe, how about here? I mean, here I would go ahead and put a call option, as it's the same as I said earlier. It's on the verge, so it's touching up with the zone of support zone, and it's not a level, I think, but it's a support zone. And pretty much we have the stochastic almost crossing up the slower line, which means the asset will grow, the price will grow. So within the two, we can expect that the price is gonna grow. Also, we've entered kind of in the zone of being oversold, excuse me, and devalued. So, and this is what happens. Right now, so good, so far so good. We can expect, I think, a positive result here, but let's wait for this result and we'll continue. Here is first awesome profit. As you can see, it's gone to more than 1,000 now, and we're able to use $1,000 for our next option. And this is exactly what we're going to do. As you can see, it grows every time, it grows exponentially. So every time we use, for example, now we're going to have close to around 90%, because some of them are. Okay, let's just go ahead and do this quick option. So some of the payouts are bigger, some lower, but more or less it's like 90% payout on these currencies and stock. To say a few words about this decision, obviously we have a big impulse. We have broken this middle line of Keltner channel here, and this was acting as a support level. So the fact that it had broke it down, we are expecting that it will. So the impulse is for the price to drop. Will it have pullbacks? Probably, because it's never linear. So yeah, we can have pullbacks and so on. So we need to plan it well. But right now here, we entered quite good, and as you can see, we already have profit from this. And I was just gonna say that stochastic also gave us a pretty good indication here. So between the two, it was clear what we should do. And as well, apart from that, it was in the zone of being overvalued, overheated, so it would start losing power and break, and the price would go down. So that's the idea behind that, and we have 2,138 on balance already. So next one can be 2,000 we're going to use to make it square, but as you can see, every time I double the amount I put to the options so that we can make this significant difference, and you can see that this is something you can actually earn money with. Here, for example, you see that the stochastic is actually looking up, and the fast line is crossing slower line up. So this is an example when you don't just look at one indicator. You can see that also we are on a nice uptrend, and there's been a pullback and now it's going up. So basically here the price had gone really high, and it's overheated again. Price is overheated, and the stochastic is in that zone. So no matter that it went down and then it went up a bit, it's probably going to go down, up and down, and then eventually lose power. So most likely it's going to be entering more into like a flat market. So we can have, so see, we had profit from this, but basically right now what I'm expecting here is that there's going to be a pullback, and then maybe go up again a little bit, and then eventually this flat market will turn into an impulse to go down, because people are basically selling at that point. So they're buying low and selling high, and this is where the seller comes and the price starts losing, the asset starts losing its power on the trend. So this is the idea. Let's go to the next option and have our next decision making. Here, for example, there is a nice pullback, and now the price is going up again. So maybe we have a chance here to use that to our advantage. So there's been there's been an upper trend, and there was a pullback, and now the price is going up a little. And plus the middle line here of the Keltner acts as a support level from which we bounced off. So we still have time to explore a bit, to go up before the seller comes. So that's a good point, because the timing, I've changed to 2 minutes, but still the timing is not too huge, not too long. So we should be okay with this one. But basically, yeah, there's maximums being created. Local maximums are being created, so it will hold there until the seller comes and starts selling. But hopefully we are still in this frame, and hopefully this will be a positive result. I'm pretty positive about that, but we'll see. Let's wait for the result, and we continue. And here is the profit from this. You can see that this is already something pretty important in terms of the profit, because we have started with $100 and it's getting pretty high, the amount now. It's more than 6,000. We're gonna go ahead and try to push it a little bit more. Let's go with the next option here, because we can make pretty good profit from this next option. I'm gonna go ahead and change, I think, the currency, because let's change to 1 minute. So here I got to, I think we're getting to the support levels first of all. Let's say a zone, but probably a level. Probably if we wait, there will be a level. So the stochastic is entering it's going to be a level, and the stochastic is looking down. It's entering entering the zone of the asset being oversold, and I think from here we will bounce off, and the price will go up. because let's just make this option for, let's see, just 2 minutes. I'll do 2 minutes in case, because I'm not sure about. So let's make this full amount of the balance 6,000, and the idea here is that I've put 2 minutes, but the idea here is that the price is going to go up because the stochastic is entering in this zone, but there is a line also. When it enters this zone, it also, this line, this border acts also as a support level. And then we have support levels from Keltner channel, which are to be considered. And so the idea here is that it's going to bounce off and go up, and then check and test this midline, which will be a resistance line. So it's all made of levels, a resistance level, I mean. So yeah, ideally it's that. Ideally that's the situation. So we're gonna wait till this finishes. This is the most important one because it has all the stakes, and we're gonna wait and see. I'm super excited. I think I'm right in this one because that's what I get from the graph, from the levels, from stochastic, Keltner. Also, although we have basically the fractal on, I'm looking at it, not always using it, but ideally, so if you look at the fractals, you have to always look at the one before to make your next move. And so you have to look at the fractals one step before to make your next move, basically. And we have it seen that it's going up. So that's the idea behind this. And as you can see, although this could have been a pullback, we made a profit from here. And guys, we're gonna stop here. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget about like, subscribe, and comment. See you all later. Bye.